Alright guys, we're back in the room today because the market is dumping. We need an emergency meeting so we can see where we're expecting levels of support and resistance for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for the altcoin market cap as well. But we've started off August with a bang, and in the wrong direction, unfortunately. We're actually starting off the month pretty red, guys, right? Bitcoin now at 114k. Okay, Ethereum back below 3.6k. Now, guys, you're going to see on the liquidation heat map that we took out the lower liquidity levels at 115k, and now we're starting to build up some liquidity at around 106k. So before we do get super excited and say, right, we're definitely going up to 120k first, just be aware of the lower liquidity for Bitcoin, guys. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to go straight into our charts today. Now, one thing I do want to say to all of you guys is, number one, we use the order blocks, okay? On the 4-hourly order block, we're coming up to a level of support. And when it comes to these chart patterns, these bull flags normally are very bearish. So right around here, right around here, right around here. These often feel the worst, okay? They feel like everything's going to go down forever. Why can't we just sustain a pump? All right. And I do want to remind you that for Bitcoin, right, we went up for a total of nearly a month. Okay, straight up for a month. So to start the month and end last month, coming back down for a little retest, maybe a retest of these range highs before an eventual move higher, maybe to 128k on the next move up, guys, is completely normal. It just doesn't feel like it because a lot of us are exposed to altcoins. Some altcoins are printing new lows. If you didn't buy the lows in this previous range and you bought in this range somewhere around up here where people normally do, then obviously your altcoins are going to be down quite a lot. And there's even some that I did buy in the range lows that are, back at where they were, or maybe a little bit lower, guys. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, okay, we don't sweat it. And again, this will be the case for a lot of our altcoins. We don't sweat it because we bought around here and we bought around here. Okay, I know it's not useful for a lot of you guys who bought into this pump, but I mean, when you really do visualize it, guys, I mean, look at this move here. It was massive. Okay, massive moves of up only for the space of what, June 22nd all the way to nearly July 22nd, which is going to be a month of upwards only price action, guys. So if we're to get some chop in this range over the coming week, right? If we even lose this and we start to go down lower, I don't think we're going to fill up this order block at 2.8k. I think that would be quite a big move down, guys. But if we do come down and maybe we revisit 3.3k, if Bitcoin wants to go down to around 108, then that is not out of the realm of possibility, and it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be seen as this crazy end of the cycle scenario, okay? Considering not too long ago, in April, we were at 1.3k, right? So, doesn't help you guys who are fully altcoiners. Altcoiners, right? For the others chart, we did break out. We did break out of this triangle pattern, okay? And we found resistance at our first order block on the 4-hourly. It looks like we're now coming down to retest what this would be as support, right? So we're going to find out if this yellow line actually is support, or if we're going to fall back down and we're going to have a deeper correction to maybe 230 billion. Okay, so if that does happen, then yeah, altcoins have got a little bit more way to come down before we do get a continuation. But we have got our first line of support at around 250 billion again, guys. And again, just to remind you, in June, right, the total altcoin market cap, excluding ETH, Bitcoin, and the top 10, moved up 50%, nearly 60%. And now we're coming back down for a correction of 14%. Okay, so total 3 looks like it wants to come down and have a retest of these two order blocks here around 950 billion and 915 billion. Okay, so two lines in the sand on the 4-hourly chart. If we do go to the daily chart, guys, we did speak about this in previous videos. We got a massive sell order block here, so we should expect some resistance. Now, the only thing with the daily is that would bring the total 3 down a lot deeper. One of the main things for all of us altcoiners that we would want to see is at some point this resistance, or this support, flip into resistance, because for the past 3 years it has just been support. Okay, so when we do break down below this white line, which this cycle historically has been a massive support, when we do break down, have a retest and then resumption down, maybe we go a little bit higher, fake out here, break down, a retest, resumption down. That is a move that would be super bullish. It's just in this portion here, right, over the coming, I don't know, few days, few weeks, this would see altcoins get, you know, seriously devalued against Bitcoin, guys. Okay, so we're starting off the week with a little bit of red, but we need to go back and remember where we were. Okay, so while everything seems doom and gloom, while it seems like it's the end of the world and, you know, altcoins are dumping and, you know, some altcoins are down 20% from their highs, we got to remember that from the lows, even the previous lows, guys, we are still up for our altcoins. Okay, so it's the first of the month. There's no point panicking about things now, right? If anything changes, we start to lose key support, we can come and revisit that again in the future. But I thought I'd make a quick emergency update because there's going to be a lot of you guys who are panicking right now, looking at your portfolios thinking, why can't I win, guys? Right? But the last thing we want to do is act on emotion and panic before any real true breakdowns have occurred. Okay, so while altcoins may go lower over the coming weeks, we're waiting for the charts to reveal themselves, guys. So that's just a quick little update from me to you today. We'll get another studio one back done maybe next week or something, so the frequency will still be a little bit low, but I'm still going to be here for all of you guys when something like today happens, right? And the market's crashing and everyone's, you know, panicking, thinking, what should I do with the market? Right now, I'm just holding on to my bags, letting the market do what it does, remembering that we did have monster moves up and corrections and consolidations are to be expected. So again, you guys let me know how you feel about the market right now today. I'm sure a lot of you guys are fed up. Leave me a comment to let me know how you're feeling. Remember, go touch grass, enjoy your Friday, and I'm seeing you in the next one.